Welcome back, everybody. It's Wednesday, August 13th, 2025. Born on this date in 1973, former University of Alabama and NFL running back Sherman Williams of Mobile. And in 1990, pro basketball player DeMarcus Cousins of Mobile. Today we have politics, college entrance exams, embezzlement, and barbecue, some of our favorite topics. I'm Mike Morgan, and we're down in Alabama.
This episode is brought to you by LifeLock. When you visit the doctor, you probably hand over your insurance, your ID, and contact details. It's just one of the many places that has your personal info. And if any of them accidentally expose it, you could be at risk for identity theft. LifeLock monitors millions of data points a second. If you become a victim, they'll fix it, guaranteed, or your money back. Save up to 40% your first year at lifelock.com/podcast. Terms apply.
Coming as no surprise to listeners here, Congressman Barry Moore has announced he's running for the U.S. Senate seat that's currently held by Tommy Tuberville, reports AL.com's Mike Kaysen. Tuberville, of course, is leaving that job to run for governor next year. Moore has previously indicated he might make this decision, and Jerry Carl, who lost to Moore last year in a battle of incumbents for Alabama's redrawn District 1, has recently filed paperwork to run for Moore's House of Representatives seat. Moore described himself as a, quote, Trump conservative and a working man who will defend their freedoms. He'll be squaring off with a statewide office holder in the GOP Senate primary, and that office holder, State Attorney General Steve Marshall, has been publicly vocal on national issues for years now. Also running in the Republican primary is former Navy SEAL Jared Hudson, who lost the 2022 race for Jefferson County Sheriff. On the Democrat side, business owner Kyle Sweetser, business owner Dakari Lariat, and chemist Mark Wheeler are running. Attention high school juniors who hope to attend Auburn University. Beginning fall 2027, that school will require ACT or SAT scores from those applying, reports AL.com's Walisha Morris. Most students are already taking college entrance exams anyway. Auburn VP for Communication and Marketing Jennifer Adams said fewer than 10% of first-year students at the school had been admitted without a test score. Getting in is competitive. The acceptance rate at Auburn in 2023 was only 50.5%. Now compare that to 75% at the University of Alabama, where entrance exams remain optional. Still, Auburn's enrollment continues to grow. It's increased at least 25% since 2015. Last fall, 34,145 students were enrolled. Since I might have the ear of some students right now, to intro this next story, I'm going to veer a little into subjectivity. The question is, when should you carry debt on a credit card? Now, my unapproved personal answer, not intended to influence anyone officially, especially if lawyers still actually listen to this show, never. Not a dime of credit card debt for even a month. I'm not a professional financial advisor. All right. A former First Community Bank employee in Coleman has been sentenced to 5 years in prison, followed by 5 years of supervised release for embezzling more than $2 million, mostly to pay credit card bills, reports AL.com's Carol Robinson. Kelly L. Johnson pled guilty to the embezzlement that happened over a 10-year period. She served as the bank's vice president and took money from the bank's Federal Reserve account, falsifying and deleting transactions to try to hide what she was doing. Eventually, however, the Federal Reserve contacted the bank president to let him know the ACH account was overdrawn. Golden Rule Barbecue and Grill in Irondale now holds the Guinness World Record for selling the most pulled pork sandwiches in an 8-hour period, reports AL.com's Heather Gann. Now, it happened this past Saturday from 10:30 a.m. until 6:30 p.m. Golden Rule sold 6,215 pulled pork sandwiches at 95 cents a pop. And how many barbecue sandwiches could you put away at $1 a piece? The effort easily passed the previous record of 4,775 set in May at a barbecue festival in Kinston, North Carolina. Golden Rule, having first opened for business in 1891, has a claim as the oldest restaurant in Alabama, although that depends on how you define the category. Golden Rule has relocated its Irondale location a couple of times over the years. Hey, if you haven't yet, leave us a rating on whatever app you use. We'd sure appreciate it. Also, our Sound Off line is open at 205-304-1814. Just keep it brief. We'll do some roundups soon. And we'll be back here again in the morning. Until then, y'all come by and see us anytime you want to on the internet at al.com.